Installing AI agents and their frameworks might become tedious very quickly. AgentLinux idea was basically coming from one question on my mind. Could installing Codex and GSD framework be as easy as installing Vim and glibc on Ubuntu? I didn't find anything close to this, so I've built one. AgentLinux is a Linux plugin which helps you to provision different parts of your agent harness on your Linux distribution, like agent user configuration or installing agents themselves. Installing your favorite agent using AgentLinux literally takes 2 commands. Tool is built to be human first to make sure you get to the actual agentic development as soon as possible. The amount of things and problems that AgentLinux takes into account is really hard to count. So here you can see just some most common ones like Node.js provisioning or installation changes handling. As a part of this hackathon, I focused on one specific problem which I had as AgentLinux developer: automating QA testing. Projects list of AgentLinux is rapidly growing, and testing all projects becomes more complex and time-consuming. Packages interact in very complex ways with each other, so testing effort grows exponentially. So, therefore, I've decided to automate QA testing using Codex. However, there is one big problem. It's hard to define the condition where the agent should stop. While pondering on this problem, I've realized one thing. Testing process outcomes gradually decrease over time. For example, in the first 30 minutes you may find 5 bugs. In the next 30, 2 more, and in the next, none. And that's exactly what I've decided to try as a goal definition for my agent. I made it iterate over fixed periods of time, and only when it could no more find bugs in this new period of time, it would be allowed to stop testing. On top of that, I've added one more condition, that the last 10 tests should surface no new bugs. This way we would be able to account for time-consuming tests too. Speaking of results, using QA testing workflow, Codex surfaced 10 issues, 5 of which were genuinely new. It went through almost 130 tests in total, and it ran testing workflow for around 11 hours. Here are a couple of examples worth showing. On the left, Codex managed to surface a conflict when both GSD and Codex are getting installed, and Codex is getting broken because of incorrect hooks configuration provided by GSD. On the right, Codex managed to surface that Gemini CLI is getting retired, so it has to be replaced with anti-gravity CLI, and to be honest, not an easy bug to catch. Thanks for your attention and have a nice day.